Welcome one and all to this grand occasion, preceded as it was by raised decibel levels, but now in almost reverential silence which has descended on the... Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here, unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well.
Well, this is it.
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal could blow all that away, so I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for this showpiece.
Oh, that's neat. Nice physical challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that is Rafinha! An early chance there, first of the game.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Adley. Nice defending, physical and effective. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Marquinhos gets it clear. Again, have it back, and can go again. And it's Diaz. And here's En-Nesyri. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Found him in acres of space.
Amrabat, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Amrabat with a fine tackle. Keeper's dealt with that. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, it's a great ball hit. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come loose.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Brahim Diaz. En-Nesyri. Mazraoui. Amrabat moved on forwards, and here's En-Nesyri.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vinicius Junior. He's in here. Can he finish? It's fallen kindly here. Goal, Brazil! This could be big. This could be massive. Bruno, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Brazil, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
Succumbs to the pressure. Rafinha. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Tries to get it clear. Adli. And it's played forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Great, tries a shot!
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Mazraoui. Over to the left. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Amrabat. Rafinha. And now the breakaway. Rafinha. Alexandro. That's very neat. And it's lofted through here.
And the ball is out of play.
Back into the middle. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes looks to the other side, and it's Alexandro. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Rafinha, steaming on goalwards. Now it's En-Nesyri. Brahim Diaz, spread out to the left. Keeps on running. Showing good feet. That looks a good cross. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Alexandro. Adli. A corner it is then. Clears it away. Amrabat. Unahi. Out to the right. Hakimi. Muscular approach does pay off here. Hakimi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Brazil, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
He has found the way through. Mazraoui. He came in hard, very hard. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bruno Guimaraes. En-Nesyri. That's a delicate pass. Nicely intercepted. Can he spark a counter here? Morocco are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call. Adli.
Unahi. He's cut it out. Bruno Guimaraes.
Morocco needing to chase the game already.
Rafinha. And Morocco could break here. He's found a way through. And here's Adli. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Brahim Diaz. Amrabat. That's really well manoeuvred. Decent progress down the left. Mazraoui. Well played. Important challenge that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vinicius Junior closing in on. He's had a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Vinicius Junior just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he rise to it.
Vinicius, there's the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Vinicius Junior really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Some good work on the right flank here. And he's heaved it away. Bruno sends that a long way. And Nesiri. Vinicius Junior. João Pedro. Applies the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rafinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Casemiro. And here's Vinicius Junior. Casemiro played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro delivers. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rafinha! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking for a runner. That's a little off target. Gabriel. Vinicius Junior. Gabriel. Vinicius Junior. Gabriel driven forward. Aim forwards, picks it up out wide. They get a throw in. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bruno, long ball by the goalkeeper. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. The message is clear, none shall pass. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Moved on forwards. En-Nesyri chasing after it. And it's played forward. Well, played right into his path. That's an excellent interception. En-Nesyri. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. No way through, so back it comes. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Agüero. Unahi. Hakimi. Unahi. Agüero. Hakimi. Agüero. Amrabat. Oh, there's a probing ball. Out to the left it goes. Oh, some tackle that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Mazraoui, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Played into the box. Hakimi gets rid without sophistication. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, shooting chance! And that was very necessary. Adli forwards and with intent. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Do have a chance to counter here. Brahim Diaz. Not the most accurate pass. Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined. Has been fouled there. Brahim Diaz with the clearance. It's run loose here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And And it's Mazraoui. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mazraoui is fouled. It's really well cleared. Aguirre. Oh, easy pickings there. He is just caressing the ball. There are a few waiting for it. That's going to go a long way. Brahim Diaz. Over to the left. Mazraoui, he's gone backward here. Brahim Diaz!
Brahim Diaz made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Here's Vinicius Junior. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Amrabat wins the duel this time. And it's Adli. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely bit of skill. Adli. And the finish! This time, surely! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That is a little undercooked. Aguirre is there and he can get that clear. Alexandro played back in. And he's there to clear it. Alexandro. Himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Off the bar! That was travelling.
Oh, there was real venom behind that. All the keeper could do was watch it sail by.
Brahim Diaz.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the counter is on. Alexandro gently done. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Proves too strong. So what can they make of this? Adli. Unahi. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Diaz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. João Pedro. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Adli aimed forwards. Firmly met. Morocco have reclaimed it. And they can counter here. Oh, red, nice interception. Amrabat. And it's Diaz. Could move up a gear here. Oh, well measured. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Gabriel. That's been drilled forward. He's onto it in a flash. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. Ambitious ball here. Mazraoui tries to clear. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, good spread. Cleared away. Now this could be a great chance! Brahim Diaz calmly anticipates. That looks a cracking ball. Brahim Diaz. Oh, they could break here. En-Nesyri. And it's Amrabat. Oh, they could be caught out here. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Clears it away. Rafinha. Chance here to counter. Bruno Guimaraes. Great defending, strong and determined.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
In with the challenge. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vinicius Junior. Driving forward. Crunching tackle. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Unahi does really well to win the ball there. Amrabat. And that is as far as they're going to go. Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Now it's João Pedro.
He can get that clear.
And here's Rafinha. And it's Alexandro.
Vinicius Junior.
That has been cut short.
And here's the chance to counter. He's got away.
João Pedro. And here's Rafinha. Brahim Diaz. Amrabat.
And Nasiri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Rafinha. Casemiro. And it's Alexandro. And here's Vinicius Junior. Alexandro, and that's aimed into the middle. Might be danger here. Rafinha.
He could be in here.
Nice interception, well timed. Bruno Guimaraes.
Marquinhos.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Vinicius Junior.
Spread out to the left.
Vinicius Junior.
Here's the guilty party there. Rawi. Amrabat. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Clipped into space.
Cleared without complication.
It's a goal kick. Unahi. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Vinicius Junior.
Alexandro. Swings in across. Up he goes! And needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Rafinha. Now it's João Pedro.
And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's a good run down the right. He's in plenty of space here.
That's tidy.
Now it's Rafinha. And it's Alexandro.
Is there any support? He might not need it.
And it's played forward. Alexandro.
Vinicius Junior.
Alexandro wins the duel this time. Oh, that's a nice ball. Brahim Diaz with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Nisiri. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Half-time in the final, Jim. How do you read it?
Morocco are in desperate need of some character and inspiration, and they need it now.
And we're up and running.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And a chance! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
It'll be a throw-in. Gabriel.
Vinicius Junior.
Played out to the left flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bruno Guimaraes cuts out the pass.
Vinicius Junior.
Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Alexandro.
Very nicely done. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mazraoui attempts a clearance. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Mazraoui. Could be danger here. Oh, such a clever touch. Mazraoui. Oh, it's played into the area. That has been knocked clear. Looking to break at pace. Alexandro. Gabriel. Alexandro. Quality ball. Out for a throw. Casemiro. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. That is lovely. Alexandro tries a cross. And it's hoisted clear. And that's a throw. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nesiri. That looks a good ball through. Adley. Now it's Adley. Adley, backward it goes. Shot at goal! There's a goal!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Nesiri. He has found a way through. Ashrawi. Nesiri. Nesiri's cross.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Gabriel. Casemiro played over towards the opposite flank. Well-timed, excellent interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Aguirre. Amrabat. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, can he get onto this? That's a nicely shaped ball. Hakimi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Marquinhos shifted upfield. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Looking here to chip it through. Clears it away. And that's put paid to a promising move. Hakimi. Mazraoui. Brahim Diaz. And here's Nesiri. And it's Diaz. Tries a deft little ball. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Marquinhos gently done. Aguirre. Amrabat. Aguirre. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Moved on forwards. Hakimi. En-Nesyri. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, delicate chip through. Can he latch on to this? No, he's overshot the green. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Marquinhos, and he goes cross-field. Gabriel, forwards and with intent. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Brahim Diaz. And it's hoisted clear. They've played it short. Hakimi plays it in. Oh, the clearance is short. Chooses to go back. And it's Amrabat. It's a threatening ball. And the shot! Just off target. And it's been taken short. Hakimi, chance to deliver. Out of play for a goal kick. Amrabat. And it's Mazraoui. That's been slipped through. Tries to get it clear. Tries a measured ball. That has been knocked clear. Amrabat. Over to the left. And here's Brahim Diaz. And here's Brahim Diaz. That's a fabulous ball. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz! Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior, spread out to the left.
was relieved to see that disappear wide.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final too, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Morocco making another change here. Aguirre, Brahim Diaz. Aguirre, gently done. He's shifting through the gears here. Now that's a fine challenge.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Mazraoui. And the keeper has it. Succumbs to the pressure. Rafinha looking to add to his goal. And that has been clubbed away. Herring after the ball here. Played towards the other side. Alexandro. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Adli. Ben Sekir. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Alexandro. Casemiro. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Aguirre. Aim forwards. Mazraoui. That'll be a throw-in. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes looks to the other side. Vinicius Junior. Nice physical challenge.
They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Amrabat. Oh, just skips past his man. And it's Adli. Brahim Diaz. Now he's got space here.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Mazraoui. He's found a way through. Ben Sekir!
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior looks to get on the end of this. Big chance to get at them. Great ball if he can get there. Marquinhos gets good distance on it. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. João Pedro. Oh, that is decent chance! Throw in. Aguirre. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Ben Seguir. Out to the left it goes. Can he deliver? Oh, nice touch. Played in by Mazraoui. Well read. And the danger is averted. Danger averted for now. Gabriel. Aguirre cuts it out. Now it's Ben Seguir. And it's Hakimi. Adli. And he's managed to get free. A header! Denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Brahim Diaz. Now it's Rafinha. Played out to the right. So what can they make of this? Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And he's there to clear it. Brahim Diaz. That's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. That's a cute ball. Unahi. Amrabat. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro looking to penetrate opposition lines. Clears it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Ben Seguir. It's been slipped through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes shifted upfield. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Over to the left, played back in, and he's there to clear it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Has a look and plays it forward. Aguirre cuts out the pass. Amrabat. Mazraoui aimed forwards. And it's Diaz. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty.
And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substitution progress.
Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Great ball if he can get there. Chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he shoots! Oh, should have put that away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz, gently done. He is through here. Adley! And somehow he managed to miss it. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He has found the way through. Again, can get it clear.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Moved on forwards. Bruno Guimaraes. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Brazil making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's played forward. And that has been cleared.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And the shot! It's a loose ball. And he's there to get it away. Played towards the other side. Hakimi. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from...
Big chance! Goal! Morocco! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Morocco get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Endrick. Endrick! Oh, the ball's come, and it's come back out to him.
Brazil simply cannot let their heads drop. They need their big characters now to keep them going.
Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointments and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Keeper's got good distance on that. Vinicius Junior, Gabriel. Now looking to orchestrate a catch. Chance for a shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Aim forwards. Morocco have a free kick. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's got away. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Played into the middle. Marquinhos can get it clear. Unahi played out towards the right wing. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Goes for a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Marquinhos forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Amrabat. Lobbed in behind. Great work on the overlap. A heavy challenge. No foul, says the referee.
Morocco clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Nicely intercepted. Played back to the goalkeeper. Morocco, moments now away from seeing this one out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. But there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Vinicius Junior.
Brazil really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Ben Seguir. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Extravagant effort!
A real chance and a real let-off. Moved on forwards.
Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Brazil really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Bruno Guimaraes. Brahim Diaz.
And it's played forward.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Casemiro.
Bruno Guimaraes.
Brazil have to get it into the box and quickly.
Brahim Diaz.
Could move up a gear here.
Now it's Ben Seguir.
He's found a way through. He can get that clear.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Hakimi. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi chips it through. That is a brilliant interception.
Marquinhos.
Casemiro goes forward. Gabriel is onto it in a flash. Unahi. Now it's Ben Seguir.
Played out to the right.
Hakimi. Hakimi
Tries making a foray down the right. 4 extra minutes added on.
He thumps it clear. Gabriel.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Well, they could break here. It is now or never. Time is against them.
And here's Endrick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Casemiro shifted upfield.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Casemiro. Unahi aim forwards.
Marquinhos. Aim forwards. Knocks it out wide. That is a great pick out. Gabriel looks to get on the end of this. And there's his chance to lead the counter. They are right into last chance territory. He shoots! We are into stoppage time. Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Tries to get it clear. So what can they make of this? Ben Sagir tries to dink it through. And back to the keeper they go. And he cuts out the supply. Casemiro, Bruno Guimaraes, and there goes the final whistle. And so the moment has come. The trophy shimmers as they...